if we're bringing in the Illuminati, which we should probably explain is like this governing body of 6 individuals from all across walks of life and representing different parts of the universe and all these things that kind of essentially govern the superheroes, govern the Avengers and all this stuff. If we're bringing them in for this movie, I kind of feel like we're going to see them again later.
Right.
I just have a hard time thinking they're just going to show up this one movie and we're never going to see them again. So if you're bringing in people like Patrick Stewart, not as much. Like, I feel like for as long as he's alive, more or less. Also, Iowa just beat Ohio State.
Ooh, nice.
I just don't know if I see Tom Cruise coming back for more movies. Not that he would have to. Not that that's like a definitive, like the Illuminati is going to show up again several times. But that's my one thing with the whole Tom Cruise thing is if he's getting casted for this role, I feel like that means at some point he's going to show up again. I don't know that I see that. I don't know that I see him coming into this for more than just a one-off. So that's my one hold up with the Tom Cruise thing. And they could just make it a one-off, or he could maybe show up multiple times over the course of the next 5 years. But that would be my one thing.
So I read this too. We think we know who the villain's going to be in this movie, and it's all pointing towards it might be Wanda. Like, she may be the villain. What if they spin it completely off and the Illuminati end up being villains? Like, what if they spin it? And also, the pictures they show, what if Wanda attacks the Illuminati and they keep talking about how dark it's going to be? What if she kills people? What if she does take out some of these people and they just completely spin it? Or like, because we still don't know why at the end of WandaVision she hears her kids. Like, we still don't know where that came from. So the more people have again, I'm just reading things and listening to people, how they talk about it, way smarter than I in Marvel. Like, I listen to these podcasts about people talking about it. They said, what if the Illuminati want to get their attention and they do something with the kids? Who knows? What if they seem like bad guys? What if Wanda thinks they are? Like, we don't know. But that could be a spin. That could be a spin way of their villains, and that's why it could be a one show of like, we see them, they end up being the villains of this thing. They manipulate Wanda or whoever.
Yeah,
like that could be a way to have it be a. Because you're right. One, would Tom Cruise come back for 3 movies, 20 minutes each? I don't think so, and that'd be a lot of money. He would want a ton of money to do that.
No, I don't think he would.
Patrick Stewart would. He'd come back.
So since you brought this up, I hadn't really been thinking about this whole thing, but it's really you kind of piqued my interest here. The whole villain thing. I do believe I'm of the theory that Wanda will be the quote unquote villain of this movie. I don't know that this will be a black and white sort of thing. I think this is going to be a moral journey sort of storyline in terms of she's the villain, but she's doing it for the right reasons type thing. The Illuminati thing makes sense. I don't think they'll make them the true villains of the movie, but I could certainly see them being involved with her and her kids to some degree, which for a while may make them opposing her or something like that.